The Phantom Menace gave us our first, extended on-screen look at Coruscant, the capital of the Republic. Rick Ollier described the entire planet as one big city, which is known as an ecumenopolis. The galaxy had a number of city-planets, and today I'll be talking about all of them in both canon and legends. Starting with the canon and sticking with the most prominent obvious one, let's keep talking about Coruscant. Located in the core worlds, it was one of the galaxy's most influential and important planets. It was unofficially known as the center of the galaxy thanks to its location at the end of several trade routes and served as the hub of galactic culture, education, fine arts, technology, and finance. Although not confirmed by historians, Coruscant was generally accepted as the homeworld of the human race. It was the center of political power for over 1,000 years, housing the Jedi Temple, the Galactic Senate, and the Imperial Palace until the New Republic decided to rotate the galactic capital. Denon was located in the inner rim of the galaxy at the meeting point of two major trade routes, the Corellian Run and the Hydian Way. It was famous as the homeworld of General Veers. Euphornis Major is the only planet on this list that is exclusive to the canon. Very little is known about it, having been mentioned in just one book, Servants of the Empire, Rebel in the Ranks. Nar Shaddaa was a moon that orbited Nal Hutta, the homeworld of the Hutts. It was notorious as the home to a large criminal underworld and was nicknamed the Smuggler's Moon. It's appeared a handful of times in canon, but most of its history is found in Star Wars Legends. And with that, we'll shift over to planets that we only know to be covered fully in cities in Star Wars Legends. Taris was located in the Outer Rim. Its ecumenopolis exploded during a century of prosperity, which led to overpopulation. Its prominence in the galaxy fell as more efficient trade routes were discovered, and the people of Taris struggled to adapt. By the time of the Jedi Civil War, the upper class had segmented themselves and banned the lower classes from living in the upper levels. The Sith Empire was able to easily conquer a planet in the midst of social strife, and Darth Malak eventually ordered the bombardment of the planet. Taris never fully recovered from the devastation. Alsaken was a core world that rivaled Coruscant for centuries. As a wealthy planet along the Perlimian trade route, it was responsible for the 17 Alsaken conflicts that were fought with Coruscant over the shape of the early Galactic Republic. Ator was another core world and was known as the birthplace of Owen Lars and the first wife of Cliegg Lars. Axela was located in the Outer Rim, and Han Solo described it as Coruscant turned inside out and made into a jail where the inmates were in control. It was the homeworld of Admiral Piet. Karatos was a planet in the Inner Rim that was conquered by the Empire, who banned its people from ever leaving. When the Empire was defeated, the people fell into crime until it was conquered again by the Yuuzhan Vong. Empress Teta was located in the deep core of the galaxy. It was one of the few urbanized planets of that mysterious sector of space, and for a time was able to rival Coruscant in its luxuries. Garanthum was located near Bespin in the Outer Rim Anowit sector. It was able to prosper thanks to its positioning at the junction of 3 hyperspace routes. Grismalt was another core world located near both Coruscant and Alsaken on the Perlimian trade route. Its scouts were responsible for the discovery and colonization of Naboo. Hubmarine was yet another core world that became a central piece of galactic commerce 25,000 years before the Clone Wars, but was bombarded by General Grievous until it became uninhabitable. First mentioned in the book Shatterpoint, Jutrand was located in the Outer Rim territories and was home to hundreds of corporations who chose to keep their headquarters there. Liana was another Outer Rim planet that gained prosperity as the homeworld of Santh Scianar Technologies. The corporation provided starships for the Galactic Republic for thousands of years until it was changed into Scianar fleet systems and began producing ships for the Empire. Metelos was a core world located in the same sector of space as Coruscant. It was nicknamed the Coruscant that wasn't because it was positioned on a slightly less efficient hyperspace route. Skako was able to construct a massive, world-spanning city thanks to the Skakoan people and their leading interest with the Techno-Union. The canon interpretation of the planet, Skako Minor, does not seem to share the same properties. Vorzid 5 was an Outer Rim planet that was home to a number of extravagant casinos. It became known as a favorite spot for the youth of the galaxy looking to party. And finally, Tranter was a core world mentioned as having a citywide planet, but that's literally all we know about it, having only been mentioned in Darth Maul's Shadowhunter and Yoda Dark Rendezvous. I should point out that Christophsis has sometimes been referred to as an ecumenopolis in Legends, but the canon story, Leia Princess of Alderaan, mentions multiple cities on the planet that would negate that. I also want to mention Hosnian Prime as another planet that appears to be dominated by one city, but again had more than one major city. Finally, a handful of the planets I mentioned in Legends are technically canon, but they've only been mentioned and have yet to be seen or described, so it's possible that some of them still exist as city planets, but we don't know for sure. But that's it for today. If you like this comprehensive style video, you can watch this playlist for more, and if you have ideas for topics like this you want to see me cover, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.